So someone asked, does the body include emotions? Well, uh, the word emotion comes from the word for energy. It's related to the word for energy, I believe. It's really interesting. One thing I've noticed more and more um, is just how contingent our emotions are on various bodily states, or just on things that are totally incidental. You know, we have an emotional reaction and we think it's because of X, but really we find out later, oh, no, it wasn't because of X. It was because I was exhausted. And when you're exhausted, your emotions become much more malleable, and you realize just how easy it is to be controlled. So, I mean, it's a frightening thing to realize that if you injected yourself with a certain chemical, you would, for a certain amount of time, believe that everything was going to be fine. Everything was just going to be perfect. Even if that had nothing to do with reality, given the fact that you just injected yourself with an incredibly addictive drug, everything is probably not going to be fine in the near future. And yet you will believe that. You will believe that with absolute confidence for a very short period of time. That's a scary thing to realize, just how easily you can be controlled by a chemical like that. When a person is glorified, when their mind permeates every aspect of their body, they cease to be able to be controlled in that way, because their body has been totally subjected to their mind. The way all these drugs work is, the body becomes a vessel to then shape and influence the mind. But the mind is supposed to rule over the body. The body is supposed to be an instrument by which the mind is able to engage with things external to ourselves. So emotions are, in many respects, very closely associated with the body.